Hello, my name is Hersh, and welcome to the HERshyt show. Well, a little bit about it. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna cry, you'll probably cuss at me, but that's all right. I just want to bring to you the realization of what's really going on in this world that a lot of people are afraid to speak on. Enjoy. Alright, so let me put my smoke water over here. Welcome to this week's The HERshyt show. This week, we're gonna focus on these children, these youngins, these babies, you know, the ones that we created. I've already talked about moms and dads and single parents, and we're gonna get to the toxic family members on another day. But today I want to talk to these kids. For some reason, I don't know when, why, or how it happened, but these children are thinking that it's cool to be a street cat, and they growing up in the suburbs. They think it's cool to try to catch a body. They think it's cool to carry guns. They think it's cool to sell drugs. They think it's cool for that quick money, any kind of way they can get it, because scams and this new technological era is ridiculous. You ain't got to worry about the cats in the huts overseas. You got to worry about people right here in the United States. See it all the time. I've gotten hit a few times. Not going to go on a rampage when it comes down to identity theft. But what I am going to say is, kids, listen to me and listen to me well. Just because you may think that your parents are lame, because they won't let you stay out after a certain time, or you haven't earned the responsibility levels of being able to go out with your friends and go to these little gatherings, or to the skate rink, or to the park by yourself, or even drive. Just because you're 16, 17 and within that legal age limit doesn't mean that you've earned that privilege. Driving is a privilege. Ask many adults that have lost their license. They will tell you it is a privilege, one that you do have to earn, period. And if your parents are strict, guess what? You will be grateful for them later on. I promise you. You might not like it right now, but it's all going to come together and make sense. Now, I'm not going to take away from some parents are just over the top with it. I will agree to that, but that's a whole nother topic as well. That's going to fall in line with the toxic conversation that we'll have later on. But kids, let me tell you, it is cool to focus on your education. It is. Take it from somebody. They got a GED while I was in juvenile delinquency hall. Yeah, I was in boot camp, a little juvenile boot camp. And Georgia changed that law to where when you turn 17, you was about to get shipped out. This chick went ahead and got her GED at 17 while I was still in boot camp, and got accepted to college. Got out, went to Georgia Military College for a year, left there, went to the military and made a career of it. I'm telling you that because you may think that things are hard right now. Just wait until you become an adult and those bills start slapping you. Them responsibilities start popping you. Or you mess around and get somebody pregnant or get pregnant. What do you think is going to happen then? Life don't stop because you make a mistake. It don't. It keeps rolling. And it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to make a bad decision as long as you learn from it. We don't just wake up knowing what we're going to do that day. You know that you're going to get up and hopefully brush your teeth and wash your face and wash your behind. You know what you're going to rock that day to try to show out. You ain't got to go out in these streets to impress no damn body. And that's males and females alike. Because some little girls actually fall in line with, they get that pressure of, I got to sleep with these cats to have friends. I've seen it when I was a kid, and I'm 41. These little girls running around thinking that they got to sleep with somebody just because they spoke to them so they could be cool and noticed. No, it's cool to be a virgin. It's cool to respect your body. It's cool to make the choice of saying, no, I don't want to try that drug. No, I don't want to drink that alcohol. No, you cannot put your hand anywhere on my body. Men and females alike, because some little girls fast with it too now. So I'm not just going to put it on our young men. Some of these little girls, I can't say that they raised wrong, but they raised wrong. Somebody's influencing them. And to me, yes, everything does start at home. However, that doesn't mean that their home isn't broken. That doesn't mean that the parents are there guiding. That means somebody else or the television or the radio or whoever is influencing them. Their other friends' parents are influencing them, or the uncle or the cousins and just somebody else in the neighborhood. I don't care where you stay at, from the trailer park to the bricks to the suburbs. I don't care where you stay at. What I do care about is your mentality. It's not where you stay. It's not where you live. It's how you living. And you need to be planning for your future. You so aggravated about the rules and getting out of your parents' house, but you ain't doing shit but sitting there, not making any game plans. And guess what? It's okay to change your mind as many times as you desire. I know adults right now that still don't know what they want to do with their life. So guess what? Adults don't have it all figured out. That's real talk. We don't have it figured out. We're still learning day by day as well. We make mistakes. Adults make mistakes. And if an adult can't apologize to you if they have made a mistake, then that is that adult's own internal issues that they have within themselves. It's okay to not be a bully online. And if you are being bullied online, it's okay to speak up. You hear me? You don't have to go through none of that. You can defend yourself. It should not have to get to a point where these kids are running to... What happened to just meet me after school and let's go ahead and knock this out of the 3:15 bell? All these little punk ass kids running around with guns? Where they getting them from? That's the part that irks me and scares me for our youth. For you. And parents, please have these talks with your children about reality. Ain't no sugarcoating. They gonna find out anyway. There's no sugarcoating, no conversation. You need to put your egos to the side, adults, and start having these hard talks with your children. They need to start getting ready for credit reports, especially at 17, about to turn 18. They need to start understanding budgeting. Show them your bill book. Show them how much it costs to take care of that household. And stop covering up things that you may be afraid to speak on. If it's the sex talk, talk to them. Best believe I make sure mine keeps condoms on his side. I don't know if he's out there doing anything or not. I don't want to know. But what I do want to know, and I always remind him, is to strap up and pull out, because if you get a chick pregnant, she moving in. And I've also showed him the prices. See, if you have these talks and you put that fear in them, that understanding, not just fear, because there's a difference between respect and fear as well. You can't just have your children scared of you. You think they listening? Nah, they just don't want to hear your mouth. You got to earn that respect. Just because they're kids don't mean nothing. You have to earn their respect as well. You put your rules in place, adults, put your rules in place, and you keep your foot down, but have them open conversations and also look at it from their perspective sometimes. And kids, teenagers, not all adult is lame. The dope boy down the street, the dope girl down the street, the hooker that's doing whatever she doing is not the cool kid all the time. They might manipulate you into doing something for them because they know they going down the road if they get caught, because they already got a few charges on their head. Think. That's all I'm asking you to do, is think. And if you do make a mistake, own up to your consequences. Face your consequences, period. Adults too. Nobody is perfect. If your style ain't the same style as the next person as far as rocking your clothes, rock whatever you want, baby, whatever you feel comfortable in, as long as you are clothed. You ain't got, if you want to dress like Punky Brewster, but y'all might not know who that is. But if you want to dress with the baggy pants, cool, do what we did it back in the day. But just put it right there on your hip. Don't have all your ass hanging out, you know? Because that actually did start in prison, and it's inviting others to toot it and boot it, but that's another conversation. Just understand, if you want to be successful, dress successful, have a mentality as success, be confident, do your research, stop listening to everybody else. Yes, kids, I'm talking to you too. Y'all like to do that running around, gossiping, and want to be the most popular. The most popular ain't always where it's at, baby. No matter what you do in life, the most popular is not always where it's at. Do what you have to do to get yourself straight. Start thinking about what you want to do. The military ain't for everybody, got it, but it's always an option. You don't have to be a doctor. You don't have to be a lawyer. You don't have to be a scholar. You don't have to do none of that. Find out what you like to do. Little electronics, open your business. You can open your business now, even as a young entrepreneur. Look it up. It's possible. If you got these ideas and you making jewelry and bracelets and hats and t-shirts, start selling them in this where you can. I'm just saying. Our tomorrow, our future is based on your generation. Some of y'all got me scared. But I do have faith. I do have faith in our younger generation because y'all are not scared. Y'all will stand up. I only pray that you use that potential to be the leader that we need, especially in our country. Until then, this is the HERshyt Show. Y'all have a good night.
Log on to youtube.com and subscribe to the HERshyt Show at TheHERshytShow. Brought to you by 8 Robinsons TV and Yellow Tub Creative.